and welcome back. In this video, we're going to upgrade our artwork and start using the 9-tile platform that we created previously. So since we're going to use our 9-tile platform, we don't have a use for these basic platforms here anymore. So I can go and delete these one by one by right-clicking them and then deleting them. Or if I know I'm going to get rid of them altogether, I can click over here, right-click on the object type and say delete this, and this is going to delete all of them all at once, leaving my character with nothing to land on. He's just going to fall to his death. So what we're going to do here is create a tile map, and that's going to allow us to quickly create a level for our player. So in order to add a tile map, this is just like adding another sprite. I'm going to right click on my layout and say insert a new object, and this is going to be a tile map. Now I do want to name this, since this is where my player is going to land. I'm going to call this tile map the ground. I'm going to click on here just to say that this is where it is, and once I do that, I get this default tile map. So I don't want this like this, so I'm going to upload my art right here, and I've got my 9-tile rocks. Now this is not the 9-tile grass that I made in the last video. This is one that I've actually spent a little bit more time on, but there's my artwork right there. Now we're going to do a little bit of work with resizing, so I'm just going to click on this resize, and I see that right now it's 480 by 480. So I'm just going to say OK right now, and now I have my tile map. When I click on ground, I'm going to look right here, and I see that right now it says the tile width is 32. So I actually want to change that. Let's look at what it looks like first. So I'm going to open up the tile map menu. So I'm going to go to View, Bars, Tile Map Bar. And there it is. I can go ahead and just drag this over here, and I can dock it. That way I can see it at all times. It's actually not where I want it. Let's put it here. So I wanted this to be a 3x3 grid, but we can see that right now it's a little bit larger than that. Right now I have 224 tiles. I don't want that. So I know that this was 480 by 480. So that means dividing that by 3, that means these are each 160 by 160. So I'm just going to tell right here in the properties bar that this is 160 and this is 160. Now when I come back over here, I see I can select them one by one. So I'm going to select this one right here, and then I can use the pencil tool, and I can select different tiles, and I can start creating a level. Now you might be looking at that and thinking that's too big. So what I can do is look at the size of my player. I'm just going to take my player and let's take this and move this to the bottom of the layer. That way I can select my player. I'm going to move him right there, and then looking at this mouse position right here, I can see that the player is about 66 tall and 37 wide. So I probably want my tiles right here to be about 40 wide. So I want to reduce this to about 40 by 40. So I'm going to go to my ground right here. And if it's 40 by 40 per tile, that means the whole thing should be 120 by 120. So let's resize this from 482 to 120 by 120. Okay, that shrunk it down. And now let's go to the ground, and let's say over here, we can see this is a little bit odd. that my tiles now, since it's 120 by 120, that means each tile is going to be 40 by 40. And I can start to see now that it's about the right size, but it's in the wrong position now. So I'll go ahead and get my eraser. We'll just erase that. And now zoom in so I can pick this a little bit better. I can use the pencil, and now we can say, I want this here, and then a couple of these, and then I'm gonna end that there. And then I can finish it off by adding some bottom pieces like that. And then I've got a nice little platform there. And then I can start creating new platforms. And this time I can make this one go down a little bit before it comes over. And then I could even make it go up in a different pattern. Like this. And now I have a different platform. I'll push play to see how that works, and I fall straight through it. The reason for that is because I have not yet added the solid behavior. So let's go ahead and click on there, and then we're going to say add a new behavior, and we want this to be solid. Now I have a solid platform that I can jump to and from. And using this, I can design an entire level for my character to play around in.